think Fur is going to be even more powerful on Overpass.
Yeah, I think that I think MIBR are going to be happier with the sniper play. I think they're going to be more comfortable across the board. Overpass is where they want to be, and it's where they are right now. They'll be starting on the T side, of course. I would expect their strengths to come more on the CT side with the luxury of all those CT sniper angles. We can see there is a boost towards that B bomb site with Ye spotting Orgless now on the CT side. So it looks like this is a bait situation. Wardell looking over the wall may try to run distraction if play comes towards B, but for now, MIBR have most of their heat map in connector. We've got Taco lurking outside Monster, but Fallen is falling back, it seems, away from the A-bomb site, so, oh no, apparently not. It's going to swing from up top, so not really clear what the ultimate intention is here from MIBR.
YOLO onto the A site, I would think, through restrooms, just peel on in. They're hoping there to catch somebody. But so far, Orgless are just fully focused on that B site. They really just are expecting MIBR to be rolling through over there. Instead, it's still just Taco solo, holding for any information towards Sewer, towards Monster, to make sure that Orgless can't push for info. But a very patient play here. There it is. Now he's going to show himself. Now he's going to try and figure it out. Spots the boost. That's 2. If he sees one at yep, and now he dies there. That's got to be the go signal for MIBR. That's 3 players on the B site right now. MIBR need to just charge through.
Yeah, it's such a fast rotation though, and we've already got Wardell on the site now. He was the one who was boosted up in the first place. He sees the shadows, but can he find the headshots? There's one. That's a lovely second one. 27 seconds now to plant a bomb with almost no cover. There's a flank coming in as well, but look at the stereo frags here from MIBR. They've got a 2-1-2. Sub Rose is coming in from the back. They go for the truck plant, which is the only safe option for the time being. Quickly becoming unsafe if Sub Rose can get that kill, but he can't quite. Don't know where he is now. They can play 2 versus 1. They'll all fall back. I don't think he can hold the bomb defuse here, even if he had a kit. There's a kit in front of him. He's got to go and gamble to go and pick it up. He'll do exactly that. I don't know if MIBR have realized that that's why he was pushing.
Fantastic. Nope. 1 second, and they're not going to make it in time. Sabrosa with the defuse. Gets a kill in the end, but that's fine. He just played that perfectly. And MIBR, you're absolutely right. They have no way of knowing that he just picked up the kit there. Yeah. Unless one of their teammates notices that, oh, that's where the kit, you know, all in the detail. And then, again, in the communication. But towards the end of Inferno there, it felt like, MIBR were making some errors on the communication side. Can't really count on that right now.
It looks like he's just trying to get one of them up the stairs. And, he's touched the bomb. He wants to invite them. But no, he's defusing the bomb. He's got the kit.
So sick. And that's Sabrosa with a big save. And if Sabrosa starts to show up and get some confidence off of that play, starts hitting some shots, that's really going to make life easier for Orgless, because he also was one of those players that you expect to see do damage for Orgless, and he didn't really show up on that Inferno. So Ye to kick things off against Taco, wins that duel. And this is a force buy out of MIBR as well. Krieg's scouts, stronger buy than on the CT side. Still. Odds of this working, though, funnily enough, there was that HLTV article, I think Stryker put it together, if I'm not mistaken, that pointed out that the odds of this working, the force buy with Krieg's, are not as high as we all tend to think.
Yeah.
But
and there seems to be some change in the waters now with regards to Krieg's and AKs. From some teams, we saw it yesterday. We're not really seeing it from MIBR.
Reality is, listen, we've been here before, boys. We had the AUG back in the day, and we had a gentleman's agreement to stop using it. At any point, the players could decide that too, but what are you going to do?
FNS with very forward play. That's a lot of information that invites the rotation, but that's a nice shot from Mayan. 3-on-2 now for MIBR. They have position. They've got some reasonable guns as well. There's a smoke and a molly to be deployed. There goes the smoke. Sabrosa with some hopeful spray. That is such a meaty grenade. That might just shut everything down here. 42 HP. Are you still going to go for this? Well, they'll exchange the weapons. FNS now going with the FAMAS, but surely this is doomed. Sabrosa now. I think he's taken enough damage and will be falling back.
Indeed. No
he actually had a skin equipped at the beginning of this game, but MIBR politely asked him to unequip it, and he obliged. So they're all playing with the stock skins.
Oh yeah, was it him who had the skin on Inferno as well?
I would assume so.
I think so.
Yeah, they asked at the beginning of this game, and he switched it out. I don't know which one it was, but
because I do believe the players are given the choice.
Yeah, the Orgs can't. I believe they can't tell them not to play, but they can agree amongst themselves.
And it's crazy. We could be doing that for the AUG as well. The AUG, the Krieg. You know, we could be doing. Well, I mean, we've done it in the past. Obviously, it was very early days.
Yeah,
in CS.
when York had no recoil, literally no
when it was
recoil.
a laser beam. The teams decided, hey, let's not use this weapon. There was one guy who broke that rule in a competitive match, Delpan. I was casting that game, and he was thrown out. Essentially,
Delpan,
like they got rid of him, dude. They got rid of him. He never showed up again. So you know, the players could decide, hey, let's just not use these broken guns. But that's just not the case because some teams thrive on them, and you know, it's tough. You can just say, oh, but it's in the game.
Oh my god, the damage, the damage! They were in the red, now they're dead. There's only one rifle to be collected for the time being because Ye and FNS are on the B bomb side. So this could still turn around for MIBR if Taco can do it. That's a lovely burst with the Creek to take FNS out. Yeah, Ye's on the rotation though.
The redemption.
Yeah, but they've still got more work to do. The bomb is inside connector. They know one player was there. I don't know if they have any information on Ye. Not sure if they realized that he was on B. So this is a ropey one. Infinite's not going to try and defend the bomb, and he's going to reset the situation. They have no idea where he is now, but now he's the only man left. With 1 HP, Mayan may gamble to try and find the information here, but they're going really slow about this, MIBR, and you can't blame them, but that clock is ticking. Infinite could choose to lurk around the bomb somewhere, or he can go to a bomb site and gamble that way instead. He takes out Mayan, so now Taco's got the information. He's got 30 seconds to pick up this bomb.
Oh, the incendiary drops on the bomb. It should clear right as Taco gets up here, but again, valuable time burnt off of it, and he has no way of knowing. 24 seconds. And we already have the hard rotation coming out from Infinite. He's gambling on that lower site. Really like this play from Infinite, but Taco's just, it's one step ahead and one step. It's so convoluted now. And Infinite is picking up on this, not having seen Taco short. He's going to be ready, and there it is, the headshot. Another clutch goes the way of Orgless.
They're both super smart. It's dangerous to be in connector when the CTs are lacking. Very, very dangerous stuff. You'd always see God be on the CT side if they were on the winning side.
We don't talk about them here anymore.
Oh yeah, never mind. Well, 2-1 to Orgless. They've turned things around pretty quickly. Let's see where this is going. That is not a smoke you see every day. So rather than a Molotov, they're just going to smoke them off, but surely they just run through it. He's missed it as well. That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. That's such a clever smoke. You're right.
So, well, we'll talk about the molly later. Subrosa has taken Mayan out at the very least. I see that the smoke is gone. The transfer is glorious from Subrosa. Surely he's hacking Semla.
What was that? I didn't even see a lock. Oh, man, what a beautiful spray. Infinite finds one as well, and now it's on Taco, and Taco's just not going to pull it through. So Orgless smashing him. 3-1.
Full spray Subrosa.
That was nuts. A full clip as well, like a full magazine. That's not something you see every day.
No one knows the full spray of an M4A4.
Maybe what? Get right. Still trying. You know,
Yeah.
20-second sprays. But I mean,
so the joy of the incendiary is that it forces the T side most of the time to use a smoke grenade, and then they have doubts as to the situation. Is there a CT by a fountain and so on? So the smoke is an interesting one.
I thought he was going to miss that one too for a
Do you
second.
know who first made that smoke?
Who?
Me.
Which one?
That one.
The monster smoke.
That's bottle smoke.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it is.
I never knew.
Yeah, my one was more potato than that one though, so they've upgraded it quite nicely.
Well, you know, right now I might be feeling pretty potato. Oh, no, not the ace. An ace to Wardell with an MP9.
Another
He is
ace.
so filthy rich.
A man of statistics.
He has made so much money now. 7,100 in the bank now for Wardell. That's your opper who's floating that kind of cash as well. You're feeling pretty good right now if you're Orgless. Well, congratulations, Bardolph. That's a cool smoke to have, actually.
It's a useful one. The point of it is, if the smoke's on the other side, it's easier for the T's to burst onto the site because they can be inside a tunnel. Obviously, you can spray it, but...
Where do you throw yours from then if it's less potato? Or more potato?
Well, when I first made it, I had to do this line up here and then walk forward and throw it. But now it's like, you know, change. So in the corner, jump throw, a lot faster, less fiddlier. So it's been iterated upon to a much better position now, where it's a lot more useful.
Ooh, well, here we go. MIBR, they've changed it up straight out onto B side. Getting greedy, with that smoke, but he survives. He's dodged every bullet.
Oh no, he can't dodge the flames.
Burned to death.
FNS has a lot to do, but he can't do it on this occasion. 5 versus 3 now. How many more players do Orgless want to lose? That might be the question. Fighting from a short B position. Wardell, if he was able to get that, then who knows? But now Orgless have a decision to make. But maybe Fur will take that decision away.
He will. in their backs. Oh, the door gets closed. There's no backing here, gentlemen. There is no backing off. You take the fight and you lose the fight. Fur with the double. He even saves his Krieg. So second round on the board here for MIBR. They've had a couple of rough breaks here at the beginning, couple of tough rounds, but they're showing some fight. This is their map, after all.
Yeah, this is their map pick. And MIBR were always a great team to watch in terms of AWP and rifle support around the A-bomb site. They had so many mentally stimulating setups, which they don't really use anymore. So we'll see what they have in store once they move to the CT side. But Orgless is still in the lead. This is a very important buy for them. They've got no money left. This has to work out. So let's see what they do to try and enable that. They will have 3 players to start with towards that B-bomb site. Orgless with a 2-man setup towards long. So in terms of that rifle setup, you've got Sub-Rosa here to help out Wardell as required, but for now it's not required. MIBR seem to like having a number of players in connector. They'll swing out to take short B.
In the dance again, KNG just creating a little bit of distraction over here towards the B side, hoping to get the wall bang. You're trying to always figure out, does the opponent like to go for that wall bang? Woohoo! Infinite with the boost catches Fur in the open.
I love that boost.
That is such a nasty boost, but to spot him through the window like that, get out of here. Got a good set of eyes.
Taco core creeping, jumping off the barrel, still gets the first kill. Spots Ye on the barrels themselves. The molly will come in, that might be enough. He's only got 11 HP. He's by the pillar already. He's managed to escape and he's looking to do more than that. Falling back into the water now, Infinite up top. Orgless waiting for the right time to rotate, but Sub-Rosa gets caught looking for the flank. Fallen knows that means no one's on the A-bomb site, and the rotation begins in the meantime. Mayern's cleaning out B.
And Ye is still there, but he's got 10 HP, and Wardell is rotated in. Mayern still on his own, hunting down Ye. There it is. Oh, unreal! No. Ye with the double headshot get laid out.
Another potential disaster here on Overpass for MIBR. Fallen was rotating towards the A-bomb site, but with that kill, they stayed towards B, and now he's got that 1 versus 2. Ye's just dancing around. He's got to plant the bomb. He's got 10 seconds. He can't find the kill. Both peak at the same time. Both survive as well. Again, that was a must-win for Orgless, and they'll make it happen with 2 players surviving.
Unbelievable. It's the margin of error that these teams have right now. It's the same thing as Inferno Bardoff. It's happening all over again. It's just coming down to these 1v1, 2v2 scenarios where it gets messy, and then it's all about comms and communication, really. Just making sure you have as much info as possible to make the right decision at the right time.
So this is the molly I throw for T-Ram. There is a slightly faster one, I don't know myself, but that one is fast enough as we can see, and indeed it forces MIBR to put that smoke up. Now, often you'll need someone to throw a flash through the smoke for you to peek party. So KNG will swing on a flashbang here in many cases, because you don't know if there's a CT party holding an angle. He's going to go for that dry peek. They use a Molotov instead. But these are the kind of problems. It forces you to slow things down in case CTs are aggressive, use more utility and so on. So it's quite a nuisance Molotov thrown by a CT side. And while they haven't followed it up in this round, maybe say 5 rounds from now, there might be some aggression behind that, but might catch you off guard.
Oh, and well, here we go. Flash setup. Sub-Rosa steps in. Fallen, still sporting the AWP. Hasn't gone down. And Mayern with the Krieg, but there's Wardell. And Wardell is just popping off this map so far. 10-5. And he was looking really solid on Inferno as well. So Wardell, you can't sleep on Wardell. And there's Mayern getting punished. Wardell realizes now he probably heard the scope. He knows that Fallen is here with something that can do some damage to him. Taco recovers the Krieg, and Taco with the double. Again, chaos.
Yeah, 35 seconds to plant this bomb. You've got a rotation in, but there's only one player. Puts the molly down in default in a very scary way. There is a specific molly without showing itself so much, but anyway, it's done the job. Now going for that default plant, but oh my god, Fallen to be taken out for free. He's made a terrible mistake by the bank, and Taco will soon follow him. A disastrous post plant there for MIBR. Didn't quite have the angles, or maybe they just weren't expecting Orgless to peak. They wanted more respect, but it didn't get it.
Oh, and they're going to save both AWPs here. So that's nicely done here for Orgless. A lot of firepower, a lot of money saved by giving out Kriegs for ops. It's interesting. You can definitely do the double op on Overpass. It's a big enough map to make it work.
Speaking of orbs, by the end of Flashpoint 1, I would love to see like a power ranking in the eyes of the analysts on like a top 5 snipers who are here for all the teams, because I think Wardell would be pretty high, and from Flashpoint 2 onwards, you know, with the likes of Halzak to come, that could get even more interesting. But I think Wardell is putting out a pretty good performance today so far.
He's fascinating, no doubt about it. He's definitely stood out. And the guy is... Well, let's get into that later, because right now, there it is, the aggression. You know, again, he's just getting in there. Confidence plays coming in here from Wardell, hunting for kills. And this is an eco round coming in from MIBR. So MIBR, they've invested some pistols, a couple of nades, but this is them still saving for the most part. Yay, getting aggressive, gets punished. And there's a man advantage now for MIBR, moving on to the bomb site. Infinite keeping his cool until Fallen steps in and one-digs him.
Yeah, Infinite had a lot of problems there. Too many man on the road. 3 pistols for MIBR, causing problems. They're swarming. How do you find the angles to find the kills? FNS creeping. KNG on the site delivering. FNS had to land that one, and he did. Moves towards the water, up against 3 pistols now. They're a man down, trying to create some space with smoke, create some cover. FNS distracting, Sub Rosa looking for a transfer again, running out of bullets this time. Now he's got a 2 versus 1. Mayan trying to do what he can, lands a headshot. So expensive for Orgless, but they do convert the round.
This is getting out of hand. How many sprays is Sub Rosa going to clutch through with as well? I mean, come on. Last bullet spray that time. Saving one of the ops as well. Going to pass that off with the Stewie sticker, no less. But 7 rounds on the board now for Orgless, 2 for MIBR, and Orgless... I mean, it all kind of starts off with Ye going aggressive, doesn't it? The aggressive short peek. With that AWP, he gets jumped, and it all kind of spins out of control from there.
MIBR, they're getting the post plants. They're getting close, but Orgless are making it happen. Whether they survive with 1 person or 2, they're winning the rounds, and consecutively. Mayan alone now, lurking towards long. Look at the aggression now from Orgless so far. Speaking of aggression, Taco charging up short B. Maybe fast forwards Orgless on long, and Taco gets a kill. Sorry, Mayan gets a kill towards A. Taco looking for another one, doing some damage. KNG looking to swing, but now things are collapsing for MIBR.
Now they can still move in here, though. Only 1 player, and they know where the other one is as well. And so right now, MIBR, there's only 1 player on B, and they're looking to capitalize on that as the smoke clears on Toxic. Mayan is holding. Bomb is waiting in sewers, but now they can move up short and just take advantage of the extra body. There it is. Molly forces FNS into the open. MIBR picks that up easy peasy, and Sub Rosa's going to be able to save Wardell's op over here. That's going to be the name of the game here. Just save the sniper rifle for the next round.
Finally, MIBR can turn things around now. The score is horrible, but again, they've left Orgless with 1 player alive, 2 players alive. Finally, they can break the money now by winning the round with only 1 player alive in Sub Rosa. I'm not sure if he was seen long when Wardell was taken out, but he wasn't able to do anything with his position. MIBR slowed things down, isolated the player by the barrels, and then away they have gone. Now the question is, can they get some momentum going in their favor and start to catch up here? You would imagine yes. Now, if Wardell is able to get a pick with this AWP and MIBR don't react fast enough, I could see problems happening in the next round, but we'll have to wait and see.
Indeed. Luckily for us, we don't have to wait too long. So has also been having the op, though, so I'm curious, does he hand it over or not? Yeah, looks like he might be. Going for a force buy off of this. Sub Rosa's going to have Moss, but this is a force. I mean, it is a double eco scenario because they have no loss bonus Orgless, and so perhaps that's why they're going to just go ahead and throw it. The AWP, Wardell's been hitting shots, he's warmed up. Sub Rosa's ready as well, and so this is it. Can they get value out of this full-on aggression here, top of mid for Orgless, hoping to find a kill? They need something early, and Sub Rosa's already posted up at Fountains.
I like this. It's a Fountain play with no molly, as we spoke about before, so this could catch them off guard, but I'm sure they can hit a scope from there. I'm not 100%, but maybe KNG was deep enough. And again, they may want to get somebody to throw the flash to swing. So it's even more warning, but Wardell's lost his angle now. Sub Rosa's taken out in isolation, and surely the round is shut down now. Wardell is taken out as well. They must have heard the scope. That may have given the game away there for the likes of Orgless. MIBR dealing with the main threats. At best, maybe Infinite picks up a gun, but it looking unlikely in a 5 versus 3. Yay, trying to press forward. He'll get taken out as well. Very strong position now for MIBR. This deficit should be getting squashed pretty soon.
Bomb has been planted.
Infinite and FNS remain. Well, after the force buy, Orgless are going to be... They're going to be in a crap situation for a while now. Infinite holding on to the Krieg. So we gave the narrative of order with AWP. Maybe Infinite can do something with the Krieg in the next round. I don't see much else happening for Orgless of what they have. FNS, though, as I said, is dangerous with the CZ. We haven't seen it just yet, but it's not too late.
And as the bomb goes off, Infinite will be saving that Krieg, as you pointed out. Definitely what you want to have. Yeah, that was a nice shot from Fallen right through the legs. Are you kidding me? All right. But that was some good patience getting shown there by MIBR. Figuring out what Orgless were throwing at him and just picking it apart. So T-side Overpass, I mean, you're still looking for like 6 rounds, 5-6 rounds. So it's definitely doable here for MIBR to come out solid in this first half after that overtime map of Inferno. So MIBR now, this time a bit of a focus towards the B side early, hoping perhaps to catch a pick. And it is going to be a round of eco coming in here from Orgless. Expected, obviously, after they spent all their money in the last one. Okay. Fallen did not spot that, or he did? Yeah, he knows.
He's a leg man.
Misses it. KNG does not. And that's the Krieg down in the open as well. Orgless can't even use it.
Yeah, that's the real big frag. Yeah, he's doing what he can with the USP, but the numbers are here. KNG being careful, knows he's exposed to the water. Okay, sub rose up. 1 versus 2 for now on the B bomb site. He's going for it, and why the hell not? He'll get taken down eventually. That was sad. You're kind of hoping for the highlight there, but
you know, he's been hitting some shots this game, so you're definitely thinking he's a threat, right? Wardell, he is not long for this world, and that's 5 rounds on the board now for MIBR. Oh, doesn't get the bomb plant. No bonus, $300 for you. But another round of eco? No. This is going to be a buy round coming in from Orgless. Now we have to see what they're capable of. No fanciness here, though. As in no AUGs, no AWPs, somewhat limited in the nades, and not even a single kit picked up. They have to get it done. And FNS still persists in buying helmets for whatever reason. Is his bind broken? What's going on?
Man.
He's a helmet man? Oh, that nade, though.
That is 10 out of 10. I wonder if we'll ever see like double nades there, or triple nades on an eco from a CT side.
Why not, right?
KNG Wing all the way up long, and he keeps on going, starting to walk now before the sound cues are given away. Maybe FNS just feels more secure. Maybe the helmet is like a security blanket for him.
Oh yeah, I can see what you mean there, right? He sleeps better at night.
He's like, I'm extra strong now. Well, haven't really counted anything here, Orgless, being aware that long was open, caught completely by surprise, unable to respond. Now Ye will try to do something, needed to, only found one. That's a very unfortunate round for Orgless. They were just caught completely unawares, unprepared, with their pounce down, as they say.
And Fur's just hitting shot after shot. So FNS now left in a position where he just has to try and hold on to this M4 save. And the wind is pretty much completely shifted in favor of MIBR at this point now. They're going to have the money in the bank for the rest of this half pretty much. They've got the confidence. Orgless, it was looking good. But now, I mean, they've gone aggressive and they've gotten countered. They've tried the passive route here, and they've gotten just picked apart. And so Orgless right now, FNS, the mind of FNS has got to be worrying, trying to figure out what it is that they need to do differently here that could actually work to shut down MIBR, apart from just click on heads.
That round was so simple for MIBR.
Yeah, just walk up long.
And look what it's done. It's devastated Orgless. It's devastated them. All they can buy is toys. 4 rounds in a row now for MIBR. What a turnaround, as we said. Monster Smoke is out once again from FNS. Some throw it standing, some throw it crouching with a slightly different angle. And it's the USPs for the most part. FNS is on B with the M4A4. And KNG is creeping once again. A lot of dry peaks from that short B position. Again, confident. They know how weak the CTs are. So the cover is there, but Taco's been taken out. FNS delivering, and Ye will do more than that. Snap's got a man advantage of rifles to be collected. The man advantage goes away, but the position and the rifles are certainly there for Orgless.
And there it is. Ye steps in. He's getting in there as well. But that was such a clever setup from FNS. A huge off angle from him, holding in front of Monster so long as that smoke lasted. And takes full advantage of MIBR getting aggressive on short. Now Mayer's going to move on up to the site. Checks long. Good thorough stuff from him.
Ooh, I don't know why he delayed there to pull out a grenade versus a USP. But he'll get a kill anyway. Smoke towards bank. Will there be a swing? There will. Fallen misses a shot, but he has half the information. Now, where is the remainder? Where is the other player here? Ye creeping from the stairs. He sees the barrel of the gun and scoping in. Fallen can hear that. He knows exactly where Ye is now. He had the element of surprise, which he lost with that scope. But maybe he can still find something here. Sees Fallen's shadow. Fallen creeping forward now to expose him. Oh, the taps now from Ye down to the Deagle. He's got no kit though. He can't win this round, but he could get an AWP out of it at the very least. But he won't get that either. Up close, Fallen will blast him in the face. And it's 7 apiece.
What are these rounds? What are these shots? Ye, that headshot on Marin. One tap, so clean. And then Fallen with the Deag. Are you kidding me? This is nuts. All right, let's see it. Okay, that was nuts.
Satisfied.
So Fallen with the big plays there. 2 kills in the clutch, and MIBR putting themselves in a position to win the half. Although, after that, Orgless have now got double AWPs. Wardell, Ye, didn't work for him last time they went for this. Have to see if it's going to be any different here. Just great anti-flashes. Everything coming out here from MIBR to just hold Orgless at bay. Push him back, and now you have to give up so much ground on the side of Orgless. Still have Wardell hanging around restrooms. And Sabrosa's there to back him up. So this time they're like, all right, you're not walking up long again on us. But that puts them so far away on the rotation now from the B site. MIBR, they're in a position to really take advantage of this.
Orgless have good information towards A. They've got Wardell in the long toilets looking towards connector. And Sub-Rosa on long itself, so that's good info. But still, Infinite seems to be wondering about toilets, even though Wardell has it covered. In the meantime, Ye will hold down the short B position. So I'm surprised there aren't more people here towards the B bomb site, considering their positions on A, but maybe it was a timing thing. Ye is in a lot of trouble now. He's got some flashes behind his back as he looks to swing, but they're up close already. Nice flick. There's one more by the pillar, looking towards Monster. Sees Fallen's shadow, which really helps him. Now he's hunting on the site. How on earth is he still alive? For 1 versus 4 now, as this push from MIBR has collapsed.
And that is 3 kills on the board for Ye. Still here, still watching Monster. And it's going to be the long-range flank from Sabrosa that comes in and finishes the half. So 8-7 in favor of Orgless. CT side. Now we get to see what is FNS going to be capable of on the T side. Is he going to have any aggression to play with?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good turnout for MIBR, all things considered. That was a big round they won. Lots of rounds on their T side. We'll see if they're strong on the CT side after the break. SoundCloud, please? Can I get a SoundCloud link, man?
Wait, hold on, we're back.
Getting mixes out there.
Dude, fire tracks.
I'm so happy to be here.
I am actually really happy.
The music is so good.
Thank you for the breaks.
It's so good.
Charlie.
We are here for Counter-Strike, though, as much as that is good. So MIBR are moving towards the CT side now. Now, this is where I'm most interested to see MIBR, but a pretty good effort on their first half. Would you say they're in a stronger position?
Yes, right now I think they're looking pretty good going into the second half. And keep in mind, 8-7, that's with a couple of very, very close clutches going the way of Orgless as well. That determined even more rounds. It could have been a completely one-sided affair for MIBR if they don't lose that pistol clutch, if they don't lose the 4th round clutch. I mean, it could have been a completely one-sided affair for MIBR. They still managed to show some grit and fight back in that first half. And so right now, I'm thinking it's all right, but we need to restore the pistol round, it looks like.
Yeah, just a brief tech pause. Is my mic on?
I can't tell.
Turn my mic off.
Yeah, there your mic's on.
You just turn my mic off. Why would you do that?
He was
This is not what I signed
sampling
up
it.
for.
He was sampling it for a remix later.
Can't believe you've done this.
That's what he's gonna now. I expect to hear Bardolph clips in the break. Just giving you a challenge. It's easy to put. Hey, you just line up the beat, right? Anybody can do that. Now I'm asking you to try something hard here.
I'm trying to find space to pick up some decks like that.
Oh, it's so cool.
All
yeah.
my desks are covered in like drones and crap at the moment, so can't even fly. So.
I did see that picture you posted, the spaghetti cables.
Oh yeah, that was a death trap. I chopped my thumb up with. So I did a propeller test with the propellers on, which you shouldn't do. So they all went to 100% while I was holding it and just cut my thumb to pieces. So I'm trying to fix it. Long story, but I'm trying to fix my death trap. It might even fly now. It's never successfully flown. It just kept flipping upside down. But that's the one that I built myself. But I think it actually functions properly now. So
okay.
So we'll see.
I mean, it is pretty entertaining to watch you fly the little mini drone that you have.
Yeah.
It's about that big, and it just flies around the room.
I'm gonna bring it back and try and go in between the chairs on the desk on the player stands.
Mm-hmm. You know who's trying to go in between right now?
Who?
The defense.
Who's that? I was wondering where you were going with that.
They're
you go in between a few different things.
Through the defensive positions of MIBR because we are actually live with the second half. It's time to hop into the pistol. Orgless definitely looking to put up a bit of a fight here on the T side of Overpass, hoping to recover due to the fact that they lost in overtime on Inferno to MIBR, first map of this series. So they are fighting to stay alive here.
Yeah, they've got their work cut out for them. I'm happy to see that Wardell's being made a raid boss. He's got a P250 to go along with his Kevlar. We got some early boosts towards that short B position while Fallen and Taco just walk into their position. There's no grenades here or anything. All Kevlar for the... Oh my god, this could be a complete massacre. Oh, Subrosa takes one in the face, baby! And they're going to run into all the CTs here. The boost is still active. What a disaster for Orgless. The bomb's been lost and so many lives as well. Someone call the parents.
Oh, this is all over the place. What is going on? Still a man advantage for MIBR, but the bomb gets recovered here by Orgless. And you still have Fur on the flank, of course, as Fur does. This is how the Fur do. He just goes on the flank. But it's looking like Orgless are going to be able to work their way out of this. They realize that connector could be risky. Anybody rotating over from A, they've lost control of that part. And so now they're going to work their way back over here towards Monster. And eventually out onto the B site. MIBR, are they going to hit the shots? Mayern is ready. Spots him first time around. KNG continues to whiff. But there it is. A nice clean headshot on FNS. He got him in the end.
First class delivery from KNG. Wardell traded a great setup from MIBR. Orgless tried to chase one kill, ran into a 4-man setup on short B, which just kind of brutalized around, almost turned it around though, but they didn't, ultimately. So Taco opens the proceedings, and look at his swing into 4 players, and it just goes from bad to worse to disastrous for Orgless in that pistol round.
Can I just give a shout out to our magnificent observer as well? That was a seamless transition from Taco to Fallen. We did not miss a bit of the action there.
Nice.
Prius, you're a boss. All right, but now, whoa, there's an HE.
Oh my days.
There's an HE, 7 HP. You got no health left. KNG gets 2. Fur there to back him up. So be careful, doesn't want to be dropping this M4 out in the open. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So that's the M4 down. Wardell's alone, so they should be able to recover it, but this got expensive. This got way more expensive than it needed to be against the hard eco. Ooh. They saved the M4, but that's 3 players down for MIBR. Let's pump the brakes here, fellas, and not give too much away in these rounds that are supposed to be clean.
Yeah, no real time to switch the weapon to Fallen, who had full health there. But it's all right. It'll have to be. They've got the rifles out in the AWP. Main will have the UMP. So maybe there are some shortcomings in the buy from MIBR, but let's see how it plays out. Orgless with a full buy. In terms of weaponry, they're a bit light on grenades. They've got the smokes and flashes for the most part. So Broza has a flash towards Party. Again, that nuisance molly is out early from the CT side, which again slows down the intentions of Orgless. But they got 3 man on road in that playground position. Starting off very cautiously indeed. Fer just about staying alive in connector. Now you can rotate up towards A through B, but it seems KNG will do that with the better position, and maybe Fer will stay on the B bomb site. We'll have to see.
You can tell that Fer is thoroughly enjoying himself on this map as well, with how aggressive he is, all over the place, taking fights. This is playing to Fer's strengths, and it's exactly what you want to see from him, considering his performance on Inferno, dropping a 30 bomb pretty much. You need him to be swinging heavy here right now for MIBR.
Yeah, he has the smoke he could use to try and run distraction on the B bomb site. Indeed, he's deployed it to the balcony. So he's trying to invite rotation, but it's just that one grenade. There's a crouch pick from Fallen. He only spots Subrosa and not the bomb, but more have been seen towards A now. They're lining up for KNG. He takes the bomb out. There's a swing from Connector. But Subrosa on the site's the one to get the kill. 34 seconds, 2 versus 3. He needs to hold position while Ye rotates in with that bomb. And Molly for default, once again, he can go for the truck plant. Not sure if it's safe to cross though, because you can be on the bank stairs and see someone crossing towards truck, which is often a position for last man standing on the A bomb site. They were an exchange, and Subrosa now in a 1 versus 1. But where is Fer? He's in that bank position. Subrosa has absolutely no idea. Switches out for the AK, 180 straight in the face. Very important delivery. Goes back to try and find AWP, and he won't get there. But he did get the round, which is more important. First round on the board in the second half for Orgless.
Quad kill in the round as well, so huge clutch plays. And now MIBR are kicking themselves for letting it get so expensive against that eco round earlier. This is what you wanted to avoid. You having to rebuy all that gear means that your buy now is going to be so weak. And a good chance here for Orgless to get into double digits and just extend that lead from there. So now, Orgless are the ones who are powering forward. They should be aware of the situation, either an eco or a weird buy coming in from MIBR. And there it is, sure enough. Taco and Mayer and getting taken out on short.
Yeah, that exchange was on fast forward. For feeling very vulnerable, hiding behind a rock with an MP9. Fallen tries to create some space. He may not survive much longer. Orgless not going crazy though. There's a Kobe. RIP. 4v2 for Orgless. 2 players low, which is maybe partly why they're being very careful here. But I'm sure they will converge on the B bomb site safely. Although, that said, the bomb is... FNS is just moving further and further and further back away from the B bomb site. They have no map control towards A right now. They're in a 4 versus 2. And Fer still has an angle just watching around connector. So they're going to use the minute they have to make a play towards A, where they've had no presence just yet. And KNG, he's got a scout. Now, does Fer allow them to go past to let KNG maim them, and he tries to finish them off? You can see the rotation on the radar. Oh my god, it's going to hurt so much. Yeah, he's not looking the right way. He's going to get 2 at the very least. Fer. Oh, there's 1. And is he going to find the bullets? He is! Picking up the upgrade as well, the 180. Oh my god, someone called the cops, because we've got a disaster on our hands. They had no map control towards A. They're 4 versus 2.
What a clutch! That was so sick. And you see it coming too. He's just rolling in and he's patient. He's patient, James.
Man.
He sees one. He doesn't just pull the trigger like any noob. No. Waits until he gets maximum impact.
The trigger discipline.
So sick. Fer is a monster right now. Oh, that's going to fire MIBR up.
Yeah, and maybe Orgless just outplayed themselves there. Okay, they had no information towards A whatsoever. They're in a position to split the B bomb site, which they can do, or have to make inroads all the way towards A. I mean, they're playing against the rotation, but they weren't sure if it was there or not. And here they are now with Deagles and a Glock for Wardell, obviously saving for the AWP. What a turnaround.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unforced error there by Orgless, you might say. 4 versus 2, with 2 frags very, very quickly on the B bomb site. No presence towards A, rotate towards A, get flanked from CTs who were given all the sound cues in the world. And now you're on pistols.
Well, that's it. The boss has been defeated. They've taken Fur down, so they got that. They can give themselves a pat on the back there. Orgless, but... Oh, that's the bomb.
Yeah, he's risking getting overrun here with the AWP, but he's fallen back now, no pun intended. He fell back. Mayans here from the back. Fallen, trying to stay alive. Oh my god. What, how? They've all died. They've all died. FNS has got 35 seconds. AWP will make things a little awkward. Waiting for Mayan to rotate, but the bomb is on the A bomb site.
Yeah.
So Mayan doesn't need to go down there.
It's a 50-50 right now. Because they've got that bomb out in the open. Mayer knows it, and he's put himself in a position now where he's tried to eliminate the 50-50. And I like this positioning here, is that he catches him in the end, and that's him going aggressive. But he could have put himself so that he just cuts them off in a line, both entrances to the site. But still, what a close round for MIBR. Orgless so close to pulling that off. That would have been a massive win for him. But now, once again, they've put so much pressure on the economy of MIBR. They keep getting these kills. They keep these rounds close. And so MIBR just never managed to get a bank going. Orgless, however, themselves now, they've got the full buy going into this round. A little light on the nades, but still. Split second too late there for Fallen, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's found a gap in the smoke. Ooh, that's a significant gap.
Yeah, you can. They've been kind of messing it up depending on how you throw it. It looks like.
Yeah. So again, some throw it crouching in one angle and some standing at another. But you've got to make sure you're pretty on point. I feel like the standing one is easier. Reference point is thinner, so it's harder to get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I always missed out as well.
Getting clever.
1 out of 20 times I'll get up there. But I think it's better for CTs up there. If they put a smoke in connector, it is of less use to a T. 1 minute mark now. Orgless with 4 players in the upper area. EA rotating away from B. Going the long way round. Bomb left back to be collected by Ye, it looks like. FNS creeping on long. So it's going to be a huge burst onto the A bomb site, and MIBR have committed towards B. They've lost all position towards A, so I cannot expect they'll go for rotation here because they'll have no money left if they lose. But they are starting to do that, so they're going to be spread thin across both bomb sites. It's a pretty nice HG actually. It is Ye with 9 HP, but again, I think it would be suicidal to try and achieve something here.
Yeah, better to take the gamble. It didn't pay off this time. Back off, save your guns. It's not the first time that we've seen them throw that nade. I think Fallen's got that one dialed in pretty much. And so now, I mean, it should be a nade that you have dialed in. I mean, come on. Like, it is the default plant. You could just be putting HEs on that all day. But instead, it is going to be MIBR just backing off. Orgless, very clean work on their side. And still just throwing a fight. And still, it's going to be tit for tat between these two teams. Exactly what we saw in Inferno, we're seeing pan out here on Overpass.
11 to 10, just 1 round now. Some of these rounds have really been on a knife edge. Some due to massive error. Some just a war of attrition. So MIBR took a conservative, like a coin flip save there. If they come B, they come B. If they go away, we save. And indeed, they do hold on to full weapons, and MP9 is pulled out to complete the look. Now we'll see what they have to offer. MP9 with plenty of utility on the CT side, very fast firing, moving accuracy, best jumping accuracy of the SMGs, or at least very up there. I don't know if the barrel of his gun sticks out to the player who's in connector, but Ye will get taken out. Not expecting that one. Infinite was playing it super passive, playing the pixel angle. But with the silencer, if he was down there, I think maybe he would have seen something. KNG taken out in the meantime. Going for those dry peaks. With the smoke, Taco can trade. Looking for the transfer of Infinite. He knows how important that situation is. Everything suddenly speeds up. So Broza trying to take Fallen out around the toilets, but he'll get shut down. Now, the bomb, I don't believe, has been spotted just yet. And it goes to join Infinite in the hands of Wardell.
Well, KNG tried to make plays, and that nearly threw it for MIBR. Now, gonna line up for Mayor, and he couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. That is just a painful situation for Wardell and Infinite when you're right in front of each other like that, one in front of the other. But yeah, KNG, that's a rough one. He nearly cost his team. If Fallen loses the duel versus Sabrosa, that's the round down the toilet.
You're allowed to go out for exercise. KNG, I'm sure, was saying on the comms after dying there. We can go for a jog, it's still allowed. 12-10 for MIBR, back and forth we go. Can they pull out that consecutive round? There's a nuisance incendiary from MIBR. This is the fountain push we were talking about in the first half. Great cover, but Wardell pops Mayan immediately. Very good response. 1-for-1 isn't enough there for MIBR, unless they can do something with the rest of the position they take. You can see Fur falling back from the party area. KNG was deep on long as well, and he starts to fall back, and Fallen will take out Infinite being cheeky in connector. So now things start to get better for MIBR. KNG hoping he's got an off angle. We'll see if FNS falls to this position. Oh my god, FNS having the shot of his life there.
Dude, FNS is no joke right now. Wardell as well, dude. Wardell, his frags, he just seems to hit like a truck. But that is now a man advantage for Orgless. Very quick plays. Yay going to even be able to back off, and a lot of this is riding on Fallen now. The in-game leader for MIBR to suss out what Orgless are up to. Smokes are going on to the A site. He's close enough to hear the footsteps as well. He knows this is an execute, and Taco's now rotating up from that lower site. That's the bomb down! Doesn't realize, but still, that bought valuable time.
Yeah, I'm surprised Taco didn't rotate faster with the information he saw. 35 seconds, they can still go wherever they want to. Ye's swinging now. He knows FNS is in the smoke. Surely knows, he's got no idea! Oh my god, he still clutches it anyway, Taco! He's the man! Oh my god. Knife edge again. Everything is a knife edge here. But somehow, MIBR have won 4 of the last 5 rounds, but that doesn't feel like that with how many back and forths we've seen.
How is this happening, James? Every single time. So Fallen kicks it off with that kill. Fair enough.
Nice.
But this kill right here drops the bomb carrier, so that bought valuable time for Taco. But this is just insane. How does that even happen?
Down to that. That's such a narrow margin there. That really is anyone's. But once again, it's MIBR's. They've got a nuisance molly. This time there's a HE behind it. Orgless on the pistols. That'll certainly help. Look at the bait set up there for just covering his teammate in case there's a push from short B with an off angle. Easy frag for him. And he should go back, but it's first, so he doesn't. He continues going forward.
He's fighting his way through this now because he doesn't have anybody at his back in mid. And so now, I mean, FNS and Wardell, they're past connector. They could move their way up onto the site itself. Fallen trying to keep an eye on things. Pretty sure he spotted him there. Yep.
Oh, they're landing up!
Oh, I thought they got it too. I thought it was the collab.
Ooh.
14-10, MIBR, 2 rounds off of taking the series. And Orgless, no bomb plant. So, man, it's Wardell just going straight op Kevlar. Nothing fancy. It's
been a wild ride.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I mean, just stressful rounds.
Fallen 23 for 13 now. We saw at the beginning of the first map he needed some warm-up. Looks like he's warm. Smoke is out once again. Looks much better this time. There we go. That's a clean smoke. All right, we've got the AKs. 1 Krieg on the likes of Ye. Wardell looking for something long. But MIBR, you know, they've had some aggressive rounds. They've had that molly on T ramp multiple times. I think it was here as well because there was a smoke in the same place from the Ts. But no aggression this time. They've got 4 players in the B bomb site. They're expectant. They are waiting for a play to be made. They're convinced it will be B. In the meantime, no one around toilets. Fur is sitting on long with KNG to spot on the A bomb site. Fallen's taken out though. And the bomb could still go towards A here. We've got Ye keeping the plays honest on B.
It could definitely go towards A, and the big thing here is that Infinite is close enough to hear a rotation from Sewers on that B site. Oh, this is just timing from Fur. That's unreal. Just putting shots through, and it tags up Sarosa. Down to half HP. Ooh. KNG gets his head taken off, but now there's Fur trying to join the fight. Bomb isn't even committed to this as well, so this is all on Fur, and you really want to go fighting Fur right now, dude. He is on fire for MIBR.
The cavalry is so far away for Orgless. Subrosa's got to be real careful, but he's about to eat something he doesn't find too palatable. That's a flashbang from Mayan and a headshot from Fur. They're so far apart now. Look at Orgless on the radar. One is long, one is short B. He's looking for an opening somewhere. But look at this angle from Taco. Execution of Infinite. Now we've got the bomb heading towards B alone, which Taco might see soon if he picks Monster. Yeah, and there's 8 seconds, so Wardell falls away, and Ye just...
Oh my goodness.
What can he do? Pulled from pillar to post, tried to make anything happen, nothing really did. And it's match point for MIBR.
No bomb plant. This is just going to be one of those buys. They're so light on nades. FNS, you can see, just Kevlar AK. No nades at all. Interesting decision here by FNS. And, well, the rest of his team kind of following suit. You're just going to do what you can here. Double AWP setup, however, for MIBR. Full nades, everything you need, and MIBR now on the edge of taking this series. They took the first map, Inferno, in overtime, and they're looking very good here on second map, but Orgless, they've been showing just how scrappy they can be.
Ooh.
Not done by any stretch.
Yeah, KNG's in an awkward spot now, but he is a battle sniper. There we go. Rifle support appears just in time from Fur, and suddenly there's a 5 versus 3 with the bomb dropped. Infinite looking for 2, labored spray, but he just about gets there. All of 2 HP left. Maybe some nerves now for Orgless as they face match point.
This is the remaining. They know now where both players are. That's the shot from Fallen. What a shot. So clean. It's on Infinite now. 2 HP clutch. 1v3 with an AWP. Anything is possible, James.
Yeah, he has some clutch in him. Maybe has to go for elimination here. Might gamble that the bomb hasn't been seen. If he goes to collect the bomb and comes back, it kills so much time. But he's just hoping that somebody jump peeks here from behind default. 49 seconds on the clock now, and no one is near him. He has no idea that that's the case, though. Bomb on the fountain, so he will go for it. But look, again, this is just slaughtering the time. He's lost half of it at this point. No good choice here. 35 seconds. A smoke towards B. He's going to have to kill at least 1 player before he can expect to plant the bomb. He's actually baited a rotation here, even though the smoke is on barrels. It's a random smoke that has to be identified. Taco has the angle, and MIBR have the match.
So, 2-0 win. Sorry, Maui Snake, you can't win them all. I'm sure we'll hear about it at the bar. You went for the prediction. I like it.
I respect it. It was a good one. They had a reasonable performance here. They had a good performance odds.
I know I'm throwing him under the bus there. Really enjoying his analysis so far. Not just messing with him a little bit. But that is MIBR taking the series 2-0. 1 map in overtime. And, well, that map pretty clean towards the end. But definitely scrappy. Definitely a real battle.
Yeah, MIBR came into that one cold. Almost threw Inferno away, but came out on top eventually. Congratulations to them. They will press on. It is time for a break, if I'm not mistaken. When we're back, it's going to be the blind spot. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.